Hello everyone! In this video we'll be talking about the action buttons for Zynga. I'm playing on an iPad. For me, these buttons are located in the lower right hand corner of the screen. You might have a different interface, but the information should still be applicable. When it's your first hand at a table, as it is here, the game automatically posts the equivalent of the big blind. So in this situation, or when you actually are the big blind, 4 buttons appear. Fold, check, and call any. For our discussion here, let's call this pre-action. That is, the action has not yet come to you, but you can click these and make a choice beforehand. Now that the action has come to me, you can see I have my choices there. But let's talk about pre-action. Poker is a game about making decisions and locking in a decision before you have all your information is dumb. So generally speaking, I'm not a fan of these buttons. However, there are some situations where they're okay. The fold and call any buttons are self-explanatory, but let me say a brief word about the other two. The check and check fold buttons are cousin to each other. By clicking either of these, you say, I would rather not bet. But the check says, if someone bets, I'll evaluate that bet and reconsider whether I want to continue. Whereas the check fold button says, if someone bets any amount, I'm out. Now I'm okay if you're wanting to play tight using that fold button in the small blind with crap cards, okay? So you get the queen 2, you're in the small blind, the worst seat at the table for this round. Why not? Look what happens here with the same cards in the big blind. I think the check fold button is perfect here. You don't want to bet any more than the big blind, but you'll play it if everybody limps in. Use the check fold button in the big blind with crap cards. Alright, so let's replay that same hand again. You can see that everybody's limping in. I hit the check fold button, saying that I don't want to bet anymore, but I'll play it if I can. Here's a similar hand. We find ourselves in the big blind with 3-5. We've already got 400K out there. We'll play it if everybody limps. The check fold button is fine in that situation. There are a handful of other important factors that might dictate whether you check these buttons and pre-act. For example, if you're the chip leader, you might want to go ahead and play those hands. Those weaker hands. If everyone at the table is playing very, very tight, you might feel like a good strategy is to counter that with looser play. I would say the call any button is the one you should use the least. It's the most dangerous button. The check button is the least dangerous. The call any button is the most dangerous. However, occasionally you will find yourself facing down a single opponent who is short-stacked against you, and even if they go all in, the size of their bet relative to the pot means you're going to call. We'll save that discussion for a later date, but I hope this helps you as you play. Good luck, everyone. Enjoy!